Minnesota Vikings. This is week 5, using Football Time in the Big Country small coil book. Again, the new one has not arrived, so I'm using this until I may well finish this season before it gets here, which is fine. Fran Tarkington's had a good year so far. They're 3-1 are Minnesota. Tarkington with 2 comeback victories. Actually 3 technically. 3 comeback victories as he scored in the final drive of a game to win it. And then they lost last week to the Washington Redskins, 24-13. They're facing the San Diego Chargers coming here. They're 2-2. The Chargers are at home, so they get the ball first. And here we go. We're going to roll the dice. This is our offense. This is the results. We're going to not use the cards now. We're going to use the book. Rules as written. 2 for the Chargers. 2 is a turnover on down, so the Chargers drive it down into territory, fail to get anything. 3 is going to be a punt for Minnesota. Chargers get the ball. It's going to be a turnover. That turnover is a 5. 5 is an interception. So we're going to pick off Hadel. Intercepted by, let's see here. We're going to intercept it. Actually, I use this. And it's going to be picked off by Schrackman, who's had his fair share of interceptions this year. Minnesota, with the final drive of the first 4, is going to come away with a field goal finally. And so that'll be a field goal by Christopherson. And, of course, without flipping the cards, I don't have a length. I don't have an actual distance, which is fine. I didn't design the game to capture yardage. I designed it to capture ebb and flow and points and winners. Minnesota up 3-0 on the road against San Diego. Minnesota trying to hold on to a pretty darn good record right now. All right, San Diego goes to work. They're going to turn it over again. 6. It's going to be a fumble lost. This fumble will be lost by, it's Norton. Holy cow. So Norton catches a pass. Fumble lost. Recovered by 5. Strong side linebacker, Livingston, with a fumble recovery for Minnesota. Minnesota looking good, folks. Now they've got to add to their lead. Nope, they're going to have to punt the ball despite the turnover. San Diego, this is precarious lead right now. San Diego turns it over again. It's a fumble lost. And that fumble lost is by Robinson. Fumble lost, and it'll be recovered by 10 is Lamson. The strong safety recovers it. All right, Minnesota, right before the half, is going to turn it over themselves, intercepted. So Tarkington, trying to get something late, is going to throw an interception by Blair. And that's going to wrap up the first half. What a game. It is 3-0 at halftime. Minnesota struggling. However, despite struggling in beautiful San Diego, they are winning. And 2, they're going to end up with a missed field goal. Damn, so Christopherson with a missed field goal. San Diego takes over. 2, they're going to be a turnover and down, so they drive down close again. No man's land. They could have tied it there, and they chose to go for it. Touchdown. We're going to make them pay. It is a touchdown pass. Tarkington with a TD pass. 2, and let's, I think this is, actually it's a TD. It doesn't say TD pass. All right, I don't have to make it a pass. Let's go 1, 4, 10. It is a quarterback fade pass, touchdown to the split end. The split end is Reichow, so it is a touchdown pass to Reichow. The extra point is automatically good according to the 7 points on the chart. And now they've got a cushion. San Diego goes to work, and they're going to turn it over. This turnover is a fumble loss by its roll. Oh, I've been writing down the fumble loss by Jackson, the big fullback. Man, they're having a rough day. Recovered by 6. Hawkins, the middle linebacker. Fumble recovery. Holy cow, folks. Tarkington with a TD. We had a missed field goal. They had a turnover downs and a fumble loss. A 3rd fumble loss for the San Diego Chargers. They're just not playing good football. Minnesota with a chance to put the game away. They're going to punt. San Diego takes that punt, and they're going to turn over on downs. Jeez, that D's bad. Touchdown. Here we go. It's a touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings. It's 7-13. It's going to be a fullback power sweep. That's going to be Mayberry. Mayberry run TD, and the PAT is good because the chart says it is. San Diego is finished, but they are going to get a touchdown late. And that touchdown late is going to be 9, 10, 11. They're going to get a touchdown from their running back, Lincoln. Lincoln, run, TD, PAT. But that's it, folks. It's over. Minnesota adds to their lead. San Diego finally avoids the shutout. 17-7. Minnesota is now 4-1. San Diego falls to 2-3. And there it is, folks. We have got finished yet another game in my Minnesota campaign. San Diego, we beat them in their house 17-7.